Hi everyone, I hope you're all safe and well, and welcome to our session at this DOES Summit, where we're going to talk about HSBC's value stream journey and the approach we've taken to driving the right culture as the baseline for this evolution we've gone on through the process.
My name's Danielle Horney. I've worked at HSBC for 9 years. Previous to that, I was at BNP Paribas for 12 years, and before that, I did 7 years at M&G. My career has pretty much spanned the change life cycle, starting in operations, working in the test team. I've been a developer, a BA, PM, and now into the role that I do today.
And I'm Lee Smith, and I'm probably what you'd call an HSBC lifer. So I joined in 1998 as a graduate, having studied sports science at university, where HSBC then trained me to become a Kicked COBOL programmer. And similar to Danielle, I've taken sort of many guises in my roles through that time since 98, from a developer to a BA to a PM to managing BA teams, and now to leading a technology function within HSBC Securities Services. In today's session, we're going to set the context a little bit, just to a small extent, of what our business is, what Security Services is, just as the size, where we fit into that business as a delivery unit in there. And then we'll tell you a little bit about where we started from, the challenges and opportunities we faced and we were looking to address from that starting point, how we tackled those challenges, and a bit about that journey so far through those.
Then we'll cover what lies ahead for us next, what we've learned along the way, and how you guys can help us as we become part of this community.
Okay, so I won't go into detail about this slide, but we'd just put it up just to show the sort of the size and complexity of HSBC Security Services in the business context. And you can see there from the countries that we're covered in, the core of our process is to support our clients who are themselves have a global value chain with local, regional, global clients, and asset owners, asset managers, banks and broker dealers based around the globe. We ourselves then are in essence a global value chain ourselves, so we'll cover a little bit in the next slide and where we fit into this business.
So transaction management for fund services, where do we fit in? So I am the lead for product delivery, which means I sit on the business side, looking after the business analysts, and we cover kind of analysis work, client onboarding, and anything around system testing and UAT support.
And myself, I sit on the technology side, so looking after the pure technology side of things, the development, the support, the core architecture of those transaction management platforms that Danielle's team are doing the analysis and onboarding for.
We're a global delivery team of 120 people across 8 locations, covering core processing function for managing clients' income interactions across middle office and fund administration. We're platforms processing direct client transactions from multiple clients, core transaction management for feeding global fund accounting, middle office and global custodian platforms.
A little bit about Danielle and myself. We both, from when we started working together, we're both very closely aligned on our core values and principles from a people perspective, from a way we work perspective. And that's given us a great base in building out the culture of this delivery organisation that we're going to talk to you about here. So, where did we start from? What was the starting point? What were the challenges and opportunities we were trying to address in this? So, at the core of this is we were aligned to our core platforms, if you like, in here. So that's from an ingestion and trade management perspective, a pricing point of view, and then a matching and settlement point of view. And we aligned ourselves around those core platforms. They did interact, but they weren't closely aligned. They weren't collaborative in nature at the core of those. And we also, and still have, a vendor suite at the core of a lot of those platforms as well. And that gives us challenges in itself that we'll talk about, and a lot of you will be aware of already. Team satisfaction. We wanted to look to improve our team satisfaction engagement, bring them close to that business context of what they were delivering for, why they were here. They were delivering the change that was asked of them, but were they really aware of what that change meant? Were they part of that evolution of that change? Did they understand it from the start, and were they part of designing that as well in there? We also looked at the speed of delivery. Were we focused on the right areas to deliver that maximum business value in there? It appeared that we were churning through change, but was it the right change again, or was it just delivering the change for the person who was shouting loudest at that point? And therefore, what was the value that we were truly giving to the business and giving to our clients as a result of this? And then from a team empowerment perspective, the teams again were given change. They were told what to do to deliver change, and they delivered that change well. But how do we create that space for teams to really ideate, experiment, and more than anything, and the core of everything from a high-performing team perspective, how do we create that truly psychological, safe environment where people could voice their concerns, they could challenge each other, they could talk openly, and they can also challenge the business appropriately when they're talking about design and needs in there.
Then we had client satisfaction. So looking to improve how we work with clients, how we onboard clients better, and just that overall client experience, especially around speed of delivery and getting that change through quicker. Then we also had our project mindset around project funding models. Yeah, we had platform-aligned teams. Then we had business and function aligned functionally, and then functionally aligned strategies.